Hello everyone, it's Cheryl, and today I'm going to be sharing with you products I regret buying. Now, I don't really have a very high standard for makeup. I just kind of go with what works, and I don't really buy any high-end type of makeup. So this stuff is gonna be, pretty like, if it's low for me, then it's probably not the best. But of course, things work differently for other people, so I'm not saying that it's gonna work bad for you. These are just my opinions, and hopefully I can save you guys some money. Okay, so let's get started with the products, which I have to my side. We can start with, I guess we'll start with my most recent purchase, which was one, really sad for me that it didn't work out, but it was the K Bella Refreshing Pomegranate Peel Off Mask. I bought this at Target, and supposedly it's like all natural and doesn't have any like bad ingredients in it. I don't know. My skin, and you can probably tell, is having like a really rough time right around here, right here, and right here. It's not liking me right now. So I should have known not to use product that is going to maybe irritate my skin, and this, it didn't really irritate it, but it didn't really make it better or help its condition. But that was just the one thing that I had wrong with it. The second thing was the consistency. When I squeezed it out, it's pretty much already like dry, like a gel form, like you would put on your skin and then wait for it to dry a little bit. That was the consistency that I bought it as, and I don't know if mine was just a bad dud, but it didn't work out for me. But the other one that I had, it was like a Dead Sea mask, I think it was either that or like something else, but it was like a dark consistency. That one worked fine for me, and my skin didn't have any problems with it. So I think it was just this one, the peel off mask. So yeah, I didn't really like that. And now we'll go to just this makeup item. This I bought a few months ago, and I really like Wet n Wild products, especially their eyeshadows. I think they're really high quality for the price. And I heard some different things about the Fergie collection, some that it was good, some that it was bad, so I was kind of eager to try out the products. The thing that I got was the Fergie Center Stage Collection to Reflect Shimmer Palette. So it's basically like a bronzer slash highlighter, and on camera it actually looks a lot better than how it looks in the packaging, because in the packaging right now, as I'm looking at it, it looks really orangey and bronzy. This is actually coming out like a nice kind of brownish tone, but it was kind of like the stereotypical drugstore bad bronzer. It made you look orange. It was all sparkles, barely any color to be on, except for the orange tint that it gave. It just overall wasn't a good product. It was cheap, so if you just want to like find a product, whatever, but it wasn't for me. And now we'll move on to another cheap brand that I kind of knew wasn't gonna work, but I bought it anyways just to try it out. It's the Forever 21's beauty brand called Love and Beauty, and this is the natural palette. It's basically like the dupe of like the natural palette from Urban Decay. And as you see, the colors in the packaging are actually really pretty. However, how they come off in the pan is not at all what they come off on the eyelid. And so I'll just swatch. This is my favorite one in the palette. It's like a burgundy blackish color, and when it swatches, it's actually really nice. It's pretty pigmented, but then when you put it on the back of your hand, this is what you get, and it's just kind of like a really bad color. It doesn't blend out well, as you can tell. It's just not good, and pretty much all the colors are like this. It was really cheap, so like you kind of have to expect what you pay for it. And also, Forever 21 is a clothing brand and not a makeup brand, but I just wouldn't recommend going out and buying this one. And I've tried other things from the Forever 21 Beauty, and they're not as bad, except I haven't found anything that I really love. So now I'm going to talk about 3 mascaras. I have an obsession with mascaras. They're probably one of my favorite beauty products. And sorry for this like swatch, but it's going to stay on because I don't have a makeup wipe. But I love mascaras, and it's probably a product that I would use like every day if I only had one makeup product, because I think it just wakens you up and makes you look nice. So these are the ones that just haven't worked for me. I have a few others that I didn't want to include because the video would be like super duper long. But the most recent one I got is the Faux Lash from NYX or NYX. And it's like one of those like fake fiber lash things. And like if I take it out, you can kind of see on the brush all like the fake kind of fibers coming out of it. Well, it sucks, so I wouldn't recommend it. It literally doesn't build up. You put it on and like 10 minutes later it's like gone, like it's like disappeared into thin air. So would not recommend, and it also makes your eyes look like they have spiders on them, which isn't cool. Next we have the Power Volume Collagen Mascara from, what is this? I don't know. Oh, L'Oreal. Okay, so it's from L'Oreal. This mascara looks really promising. Like the brush is really big and nice. The product, however, is crap. And basically, you put it on, and your lids or your eyelashes look like, again, spiders, but like giant spiders. So it's like even worse. And it doesn't come off. Like it refuses to come off, even with like the best makeup remover. And then the next one is probably the most disappointing that it didn't work. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I have heard so many good things about this one, and I've heard like people rave about it, but it just did not work for my type of lashes. I actually have pretty thick lashes. Mine aren't that sparse, so like mascara, I mean, usually works well for me if it's not too much of a wet formula. However, this one is just not the one for me. I don't like it. I'll use it actually to fill in my brows, which is really weird because like it's mascara, but I'll just like use like just a little bit, smudge it, and it actually works really well for that, and it actually fits my brow color, which is good. So I mean, hey, it does have a purpose. And also, just to say, like, I'm not gonna waste these products. I'll probably finish them because like I don't want to waste the money that I spent on them. So now we're gonna go into another beauty product. This is the only lip product I have. I'm actually not very picky with lip glosses and lipsticks at all because I've just kind of gotten used to kind of the feeling of like really sticky lip glosses. However, this one's like the opposite. It's not even like sticky. It's the Super Stay 24 color, or I think it's like 24-hour color thing from Maybelline. And first of all, I think I got this in like the discount clearance section at Target. So like the color isn't that great, but I wanted to just try it out and see if it actually was 24 hours like it claims. It barely stays like 2 seconds, because what happens is you take this like color part, right? And it like already smells weird. It like globs on. Do you see that? That's like literally disgusting. So anyways, you put it on and you put it on your lips, and then you basically have to like stay like this with your lips. You have to do like this, because if you move them, they'll either crack or whatever, and they'll get sticky. So you just need to stay still. Then after that, you use this thing, which basically takes all of your work off. So it doesn't work, and the formula is not very good. So I'd much rather use a really crappy, you know, Wet n Wild. Actually, Wet n Wild has good lipstick, so like really crappy homemade lip gloss, then use that because it works much better. And my last product is a hair product, and I usually am not too picky about hair products either, but this one just draws a line at, like, it made me mad because I love L'Oreal hair products. I talked about them in my spring essentials video, I believe, and I talked about how much I love the new line. This is from the Advanced Hair Care line, and it's not good. It's the Total Repair 5 Multi-Restorative Dry Oil. Now, doesn't that sound really nice, right? It's crap. You put it in your hair, and first of all, let me just say, it says normal to fine hair, right? So you think, okay, hey, I have like a really thick hair, so I was like, all right, if it's normal to fine hair, then it's not gonna make my hair greasy at all, right? Because it's dry oil. First of all, the squirt on this, I'm just gonna squirt it. You can't even see it, but it's literally like getting gel out of a spray thing. It's so thick. So it's really thick, right? And you put it on and just one squirt, so it like accumulates in one area and you can't really like move it down. And this is for dry hair, by the way. So you put it on dry hair, right? You can probably put it on wet hair, but like it's made for dry hair. And you put it on and it feels like you've just put oil in your hair, like straight up oil. There is nothing reparative about this, and it just really disappointed me. So yeah, and as you see, like in the bottle it looks like liquidy, but whatever happens in this thing right here, like it turns it to crap. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry it was so long. When I rant and it's bad, but I hope I saved you guys a couple of dollars, and I guess I will see you guys next week. Have a good day. Bye.